We got an old multi-use key up there. Look at that.
There we go. Woo!
It's a good way to start off the stream, pretty much right there, with an old multi-use key still in the title.
Doesn't have an account set up right now.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Eric is in a meeting.
Okay. Grab Bo and
Chris.
Bo and Chris.
Bo and Chris.
Chris O.
Sorry, guys. We're trying to get some people into the dev playtest. We're missing 2 players right now, and then we will be live for a developer playtest. But that's hardly an intro. Let's start this over. Let's rewind a little bit.
Rewind the clock.
Ready?
Yep. Put that key back on so we can start.
Yeah, exactly. So we can pretend like it's all anew. Welcome, guys, to another developer playtest of Dawngate, a brand new MOBA here developed by Waystone Games, published by Electronic Arts. We are 2 of the members of the team. I am Brad Pluto Ramey, the assistant community manager, joined by Mr. Ryan Laughlin, our live producer.
Hello, everyone.
Ryan Laughlin.
Laughlin, yes.
Yeah. You ended up not using your own name for Dawngate.
I didn't. No. I'm using Armies of Z-Knight. You may have seen me on there. Yes, I have not taken my former game names, which was my name because I was a developer and had
your own name.
Yeah.
Now, what is Armies of Z-Knight even from?
I think it's a reference to like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's like sort of a German-esque name.
Okay.
I found it funny at the time.
It kind of is a reference, or it is a reference. I mean, you're the person that made it up.
It's a reference.
Okay,
yeah.
there you go. So how is everyone doing today on this fine Tuesday afternoon? As soon as we get enough people in this game, we're going to start it up and show you guys some gameplay of Dawngate. Let's see. If you guys have any questions, however, you'd like to ask us beforehand while we're kind of waiting for these last 2 people to get in, hit us with a Q with a colon and state your question, and we will answer it to the best of our abilities.
So I am not a designer, so I probably can't give you a lot of design-related questions. I'm the live producer, so basically that just means that I focus on getting the service up, any stability issues as well as the beta times and all that stuff.
Yeah. Mention you Ice Gecko. Hello, Ice Gecko. Now you're internet famous.
Was that a question? That was a demand.
It was a demand. The servers are offline right now, correct? Yes, they are.
Correct.
These servers would only go online for the public during our beta windows, which usually run between Thursday and Sunday for the past few weeks. As the kind of the live producer, you do have a big say in that of when servers come up and come down. I wish you had a giant red button that you push to bring the servers up and down.
It is not red nor giant. It's actually a couple steps, but yeah.
Now, what is the people have been asking forever, when is 24/7? When is 24/7? Do we have an official statement or answer or something of saying why we aren't 24/7 or appease the masses, Ryan Laughlin?
Sure. So we don't have an official time there. It's basically when we're fully ready for it. We want to make sure that the service is running optimally. We also want to make sure that we're letting in players very slowly to make sure that the games are stable and we're building up at that pace. So to go 24/7, we need a certain number of players in there to make sure that we have good matchmaking and a positive experience. So we also want to get a couple of other features in there just for quality of life to make sure that the game really is ready to be run 24/7.
It's something that's eventually going to happen, and we promise it will happen. If you want to go ahead and if you would like to balance the teams, or if you think everything looks okay, it is your call. You are the owner of the game. You can do whatever you want. So he's balancing the teams right now, but I will answer any other questions you guys may have right now. But as soon as the teams are balanced, we will kick right into the game.
Does that seem balanced, or do you one more switch?
What's your opinion? I know.
Good.
We're just getting some
Okay,
feedback.
cool.
Let's go ahead and start the game up. Boom. I don't think there's anything on Shaper, so
Right.
yeah, you're good. Let's hit Game Cam.
Game cam.
Right there. Boom.
There we go. All right.
So we are into
Cool.
Shaper Select. So what Shaper are we going to be playing today?
I'm going
Raina?
to be playing Raina. I've been having a lot of fun with her in the playtest and on live.
So Raina is kind of, she fills a tank role in our game, and she fills, more specifically than that, an unkillable tank role. She
cannot
becomes
die.
absolutely bonkers when it comes to her W. Her W allows her to target a unit. She kind of raises her shield up and gains, I think it scales up to like 20% damage reduction against not only that target, but anyone that's kind of in front of her shield. So it's a really, really, really good damage reduction, and she's annoying as all get out. You cannot kill Raina unless you have a lot of people. The thing that she has, though, going against her is that she uses this discipline mechanic, and discipline is regenerated by hitting enemies with your Q and your E. So in a one-on-one scenario, she doesn't get a lot of of discipline regeneration, so the shield will fall, and she can only have her shield up. So as long as she has has discipline, it causes it to leak pretty much. So in a 1-on-1 situation, she's not as unkillable, but in a 5-on-5 team fight, if she's hitting everyone with her shockwave and hitting everyone with her Q, and she lands a nice ulti, it is absolutely brutal. You cannot bring Raina down. It's,
she's very tough, which works well with my style of gameplay, which is make poor decisions.
Make poor decisions, and let your
it.
large damage reduction hopefully get you out of the situation unscathed. So Raina, obviously a perfect champion, a perfect shaper for you.
And I'm also going with the Force Bubble loadout, which I like going with tanks, just gives you a little extra health. There.
So yeah, just going through what we have right now, the choose your perk, we have a set number of perks in the game right now that pretty much either boost your stats by a flat amount, like the power armor haste loadout gives you a little bit of power, a little bit of armor, a little bit of haste. Who would have guessed? And then we have kind of more specific loadouts such as the force bubble, which gives you a certain amount of magic resist and also adds a passive to your shaper that allows you to gain a shield equal to a percentage of your maximum health every 10 seconds if you don't take damage. We also have some that are like Adventurer, which allows you when you're in brush to move I think like 8% faster. We have Resonance, which allows your auto attacks to deal increasingly more damage against the same target. We have a lot of loadouts, and you can apply any one to any shaper. So you can play a Tactician Raina with a Force Bubble if you want to be a little bit more tanky in lane. You can play a Tactician Raina with Resonance if you want your auto attacks to be that much beefier. Or you could play, a jungler like Moya with Force Bubble. You can do anything you want. You can apply any loadout to any shaper. In addition to that, you've also chosen your role. So we have 4 roles in Dawngate that pretty much makes it so that you can play any shaper any way you want. You'll be good. You'll be good. It makes it so that you can play any shaper any way you want. So, for example, Ryan Laughlin now is playing Tactician. He's chosen the Tactician role. And what that's going to do is it allows him to gain bonus Vim when he's near dying lane minions. And he also is going to gain bonus Vim when harassing enemy shapers. So if it's with a long-range spell, he gains 15 Vim per harass on a 6-second cooldown. And if he gets in there and hits them with an auto attack, right there, you see plus 15 Vim. If he gets in there with an auto attack, which is a little bit more dangerous, he's going to get plus 30 Vim. So Tacticians, all about supporting their Gladiator or their Predator or whomever in lane. And really, really, it pays dividends if you play very effectively and harass really effectively. The other 4 roles, just kind of go through them as well. You have a Predator, which is all about kills and assists. You get bonus Vim and experience every kill and assist that you get. Not only that, but you also gain bonus Vim for killing Spirit Well workers, which is another kind of aspect of the game that differentiates us within the genre in just a second. Thirdly, you have the Gladiator role, which is all about farming. They get bonus Vim per consecutive CS in a 10-second window, meaning if you last hit that first CS, it's going to give you base Vim plus 2. If you get the second one, base Vim plus 4, then plus 6, then plus 8, and that stacks up to a maximum of plus 30 Vim per last hit. It's a very, very high potential Vim roll if you can farm well, and it has to be within a 10-second window. So if you get that first one, it's plus 2, then plus 4. Let's say you're riding it up and you're at plus 16. If you don't get that 9th CS in a row in the 10-second window, that's going to fall back down and start back over at 0. And then you also have the 4th and final role, which is Hunter. They deal a little bit of bonus damage to jungle minions. They have a % chance to gain bonus Vim when a jungle minion dies. And they also are healed for a percentage of the jungle minion's maximum health when the jungle minion dies. So it provides a lot of sustain for those junglers that may need it. It kind of bolsters any kit in the game of a shaper that may need it and may want to jungle. If you're a fan of jungling, you can jungle pretty much any shaper in the game. How effective it'll be is kind of dubious. We've seen people like I've seen Scott Moore do jungle dibs, which is a pretty support-based shaper. He won the game, but I don't know how effective he was for his team. I think he got carried pretty hard. But he chose the Hunter role, he chose the correct loadout, and he went to town, and it worked. I mean, he won the game, so that's telling.
He's fairly effective at doing
peculiar jungles.
Jungles.
That's his favorite thing. His favorite thing. If you guys have any questions, again, please feel free to ask. Just hit a Q with a colon afterwards. Ask your question. Don't answer your own question. That would defeat the purpose. Ask the question after that, and I will answer it to the best of my abilities, or have Ryan Laughlin.
We can do this Jeopardy style. You guys can give us an answer, and we can try and figure out
And we'll give you the question, yeah. You'll be like, October 30th, and we'll say, When servers go 24/7. Haha, gotcha.
No.
Not
don't-
really.
Don't promise.
No, I'm not. That is completely
Yeah.
fabricated. Answer 42. Question, the answer to the life, the universe, and everything. Boom. Gotcha.
Right. Oh, we're pushing pretty hard. We want to be a little bit more careful. Pluto, can you give us an idea when you guys plan on start to open up different skins for different shapers? Vodox19. So we've said before in our monetization strategy kind of community catch up with Laura Mae Brown or Miss Moneypenny that skins are obviously in the works. You guys have seen there's a skin select kind of screen in Shaper Select. You know they're coming. When they're coming is I don't think it's something that we've 100% announced yet or talked about. We have not, yeah.
But we have some amazing ideas, and I actually asked on Twitter and Facebook of some cool suggestions for skin ideas, and you guys responded in droves, and there are some really cool ideas in there. So, Techno Viking, just taking
stand in
bubbles.
there, yeah.
Just taking bubbles, no big deal.
He's asserting dominance in lane.
When is the servers open at the minute? I don't quite understand. I think you're asking just when servers will be open.
They'll be open this Thursday. I guess we can announce.
Why
we'll
not?
be doing the same stuff. It'll be Thursday 9 a.m. PST, which I can't do the CEST conversion.
I think it's a 9-hour difference, so 3, 6, so it's 6 p.m., which is 1800.
Yeah.
18 CET.
A good spot.
You may notice I have not
CST.
taken a spell yet. Mostly just trying to figure out what's going on in lane and
Watch
what I
the
can
enemy not
want to
flank.
get. Usually I go stagger, or if I'm doing support, I'll probably do something like deflect or something, help the help my teammate out a little bit.
And that's an interesting system that I haven't talked about yet for you new viewers out there. So we have the spellbook in our game. The spellbook is where you'll find kind of activatable items from other games and or summoner spells or what have you. But you don't choose them at the beginning of the match. You choose them at levels 1, 10, and 20. So they can be far more situational, and also in addition to that situationality, one of those words that would be great to use if they actually existed.
English is an evolving language.
English,
it's
yeah,
fine.
exactly. You're welcome, Merriam-Webster. I just gave you 2 new words. You choose them situationally, and you can respec them for 400 Vim. Vim being the resource, or gold in our game. So I think that's really amazing because you can take Vanquish early as a jungler to help your jungle speed, your counter jungle speed, or your clear time, all that kind of stuff. And then late game, when Parasite, which is kind of our boss monster, is not an issue anymore, you can sell the Vanquish and pick up a Deflect, a Stasis, a Blitz, a Bastion, a Tailwind, a what have you. And I think that's really awesome. I think that's definitely something that separates us from the pack.
I'm thinking I'm going to hit 6 soon and may want to chase someone down, so I'm going to grab Stagger.
Okay.
I think Daffy Dart's getting a little bit aggressive there. Oh, but Technoviting.
Surprisingly enough, I would say that you should pay attention to
the- yeah.
Amaranth's Spirit. She almost has none, which is very rare. Amaranth, no, he's pulling off. He's pulling off. Is Zalgus 6 yet? No, he's not 6. You should probably wait till that. And once Zalgus is 6, you guys
Yeah.
could murder someone. Oh, there it is. Will he go for it, or is he pulling back?
Already. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So we'll just play.
All right. As soon
play
as
it
Raina
safe.
backs, and if Amaranth pushes up, I think it's game time.
Yep, just gonna put my ward that's coming up right up here. Sure we don't get ganked.
There you go. So wards in this game also are a little bit different. Every shaper, every character, every player, what have you, has a ward on a 3-minute cooldown, and the wards last 3 minutes. Funny how that works. It basically makes it so that you can't buy wards in our game, so there's only a maximum of 5 wards per team at any given time. While there is no counter ward kind of vision gameplay at the moment, there is ideas we've got floating around that we would like to implement at some time in the future. Gasty is working hard on how he wants to do it because, if it was just like an Oracles or something, it would be not as effective in Dawngate. Actually, it would be too effective in Dawngate. If you were able to clear all 5 wards, that would put the enemy team out a lot of vision. So whatever system is implemented by Gasty, it has to be right for Dawngate, pretty much. So give it time, and there will be that system implemented eventually.
That was a very good vision granting by Zalgus there.
I was able to see the
jump.
Salamoya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even level 6 yet, actually. He may have done just now.
There. Oh.
Keep your guard.
That's okay.
Did not see Nicobus coming that way.
It's cool. Get some tactician harass. That works. Duplicate heroes allowed. So duplicate heroes are allowed at the moment. Crunch Tooth, I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
He got picked up. Ulti that. Too late.
Yep.
So they are allowed right now. We do only have 19 Shapers in our game at the moment. We're constantly releasing, more. We've released a Shaper for the every 3 weeks for the past 5 months. Has that been it?
That sounds about right.
We started with 12 Shapers when open or closed beta started, rather, and now we're up to 19. So we've released 7 Shapers since the closed beta started. So. If you do the math correctly, you could think that this is the second week of Vex being out, so maybe we've got something in the works for next week. Who knows?
Who knows?
I'm no mathematician, but
Hold your weapon.
if I was a betting man, I could bet some money on it. How do you get a hold of this game? So Magic Kite, I would register for the beta. There's a big button down below the stream that says click here to register for the beta. I would advise you to click there, fill out all the pertinent information, sign up for the closed beta, and that way if your time comes, you will get a key in your email. In addition, you can watch the stream. If we get up enough viewers today, we will be doing a large multi-use key for everyone. Not for everyone in the stream, but it will be a large key. It will not be a small key.
Oh, that was missed ult.
A little bit of a whiff there. Oh well. And there is recall in the game. Yeah, there is not. You don't need like scroll of town portals or anything like that.
Keep your guard.
Your spirit well is under
Doing
attack.
harassment. Oh, I can buy my.
Is there a courier system, or do you have to recall to buy? Just like I said, there is recall. There is no
Yep.
courier system. Looks like Udyr to you. Who looks like Udyr?
Who?
Petrus is far from Udyr.
Yeah.
Not Udyr at all.
These are
Nope.
missing.
How does the buy menu work? So as soon as Ryan Laughlin goes back, Crutchtooth, he will show off the buy menu, show you the item shop, stuff like that. We do have our items are all kind of like you buy one and upgrade it in like kind of an upgrade tree. It's not you buy a dagger and buy a glove and it turns into another item. You upgrade one item.
Oh, I just want Daffy Dart to come.
Come on, Techno Viking.
Come on.
If he was paying attention,
Yeah.
he could probably bird or something.
Oh, just darn it.
Puppy Magic. Will this game be available for Game Boy Advance? My mom just gave me one.
Just Game Boy Color. Sorry.
For you, Puppy Magic, we'll think about it, but right now the game only does run on Game Boy Color, not Game Boy Advance. We apologize. Damn it, Puppy Magic.
Where did the others
Bark,
go?
bark. Is there a work in progress for spectator mode? Vodix 19. It's something we would love to implement in the future. However, it's not really the forefront of
Yeah, it
of
is
the
not
pipeline.
immediately on our pipeline, but yes, we all would like to get a feature like that out.
Origin, like the EA software system. Bullpup Girl. We do use the Origin account system because we are published by EA. It was an existing kind of account engine that we just decided to take advantage of. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's go ahead and use it. However, we do not use the Origin client. We do use our own standalone client. So all you do need is an Origin account, but you don't need to download
Yep.
Origin at all.
Which you'll create just through going to our website.
How far along is the item rework? So Blue Muzzy, Gasty is working on it day in and day out like a madman. He was probably here super late working on the itemization rework, and I could say it's a large overhaul, and we're very excited to see it come to fruition. Be excited about it. Be excited about it.
Raina's sustain and lane is pretty amazing.
pretty
I have
amazing.
not had to go back yet, although I haven't gotten too much harass. Oh,
Have that.
nope.
Seems
Oh, you're okay. You're okay.
It's fine. Too bad.
This lane,
This lane is not a lot going on.
it's Raina and Burst Mage versus Raina Burst Mage, but no one is capitalizing on anything.
Yeah.
It's the most passive like burst lane I've ever seen.
Your spirit well is under attack.
Did you just say open beta starts Thursday? No, I did not.
Let's go get that
No,
otter.
not. There's a giveaway. We will be doing a large multi-use key after this game,
Your spirit well
depending on the amount of viewers that we have. So tell your friends, let everyone know that it is it's Dawngate Dev Playtest time. You guys just went
Scared him.
in the same direction. He blew his ulti to try and get out of the way, so that's good.
spirit well is
But
under
he might
attack.
just get out of the way. Oh, oh, nice.
There we go. I got an
Nice.
assist. So, are we doing keys for assists or anything?
No, because we're gonna do a large multi-use.
Oh,
key
gotcha.
After
Cool.
the game.
Spirit
Get all
well
your
is
friends on
under
the stream,
attack.
guys. We can do an even bigger key.
I know. The more people we have on the stream, the bigger the key we can do. So if you want to tweet us, if you want to tell your friends, if you want to say, hey, come check out this new MOBA, by all means, we highly encourage you to do so.
Oh,
Your
no, no.
spirit well is under attack.
Oh,
Has been
goose.
slain.
Oh, the goose died.
Enemy captured your spirit well.
I see the brush moves. Can enemies see the brush moving? No, they cannot. That is
Only if
client
you have,
side.
yeah. Only if you have vision of the
Yeah, if you have it warded as well, you people can see you moving in the brush, but no, just naturally they cannot see the brush move.
Hold your weapon.
That would be OP.
Keep up.
You lost 1,000 viewers. If you tell me what shampoo you use, I will bring them back.
Who? Pluto?
I use like an Axe
An
shampoo.
ally has been
I
slain.
actually don't know the name of my shampoo. Oh god.
Confirmed on the stream, Ryan Laughlin doesn't use shampoo.
I use shampoo.
The hair is just naturally beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He uses whatever shampoo Justin Long uses. Was playing beta about 5 months ago. Will that account still be active to play, or will you need a new key? Yes, that will still be active to play. Once you're
Yep.
in the beta,
You're in there.
You're in there forever.
Unless you do some not so sportsmanlike stuff, we may
Yeah.
remove that key.
Yeah.
A moment.
So be kind.
Will there be unique actives in the game? So none of our items have actives. All of the actives are part of the spellbook.
Another moment.
I should probably go back and buy now. I have a lot of money.
What are the floor platforms for? Well, good question for Osmain. Are you going back for the first time with
Yep.
3,600 Vim? Jesus.
I'm guessing I should get that glory.
Let's get a glory and let's get a fortitude. I'll get a fortitude right there.
Where's Fortitude?
Right,
There we go.
right there.
Yep.
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, good one. Why not?
And a pot, why not? I'm sorry, back to your question. What are the 4 platforms? Frost's main. So they are spirit wells. They are capturable economy nodes. They spawn spirit well workers, which then harvest Vim on a global scale for your entire team. You'll see the amount of spirit well workers you have is indicated at the top. You'll see that the blue side has 12 spirit well workers, while the red side has 43. Those spirit well workers generate, I believe, 1 Vim
dead.
per minute per spirit well worker. So Ryan's team is a little bit behind, only gaining 13 Vim per minute, and an additional 13 Vim per minute, while the enemy team is gaining 44 Vim per minute. So a little bit of a discrepancy there, and that is because the enemy team has 3 spirit wells captured right now, while Ryan Laughlin only has 14. Sad day.
True. Yeah, our lane is not doing particularly great right now.
Can you explain the items Ryan just bought? So yes, Ryan just bought a Glory, which is an item. It's if you want an analog to League of Legends, it's almost like a Sunfire cape. It burns at an AoE around you. However, this legendary item scales with your health, I believe, a percentage of your max health. So the healthier you are, the more damage it burns for. It's pretty fantastic. And then he has Fortitude, which is plus 300 health, and it gives a defensive armor magic resist aura and an AoE around him. I pretty much told him to get that so that it get upgraded into the item that gives you an aura that reduces AoE damage. Because Amaranth does a lot of AoE damage with her ulti, and Raina does as well with her shockwave. So it's a pretty good
It's
item.
doing
to
some
have.
damage. Yep.
And then the enemy team has Finmore, which is pretty much purely AoE with his E and his R. And who's their other character in the bot lane?
They have
Cerulean.
Cerulean.
Which has AoE with his Q.
Yep.
It'll be a good purchase. Do not worry.
Does his ult do AoE damage round, or
No.
is it just
No, it's
targeted?
just single target.
Keep your guard.
Boy, I need some help.
Is that what it looks like, Gravity Cat 1? Because you're spamming it a lot, so you're going to get banned. Sorry about that. Is there high ground advantage, like mischance or something like that? No,
No.
there is no high ground, Steinlen. We only have brushes.
We need some help in our lane, I think, to push this back.
Blitz is like Black King Bar plus Ghost. Yes, Ryujin. If you want to use those analogs, it is.
It's fairly strong. It's
That looks good.
a good chase mechanic.
Or
Or
get away.
Getaway,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's incredible. Blitz is pretty OP.
Stay alert.
Pretty OP. I remember it's funny because Raina does have a good bit of CC with her Shockwave and her ulti, and I remember it being ironic that the same patch we introduced Raina, we also introduced Blitz.
Yep.
So it was like, here's this cool kind of CC-ish unkillable tank, and here's a spell to get away from said unkillable tank. It's as if it was all planned or something.
Wasn't Dispel out with Zalgus?
No, Dispel was in before.
Was that
Zalgus,
before?
Yeah. I think Dispel was in one of the like the starting. No, it wasn't.
That may have been, I think I remember that just because when
It came around Petrus, I think.
Yeah, it was when
Petrus or Varian.
when Zalgus came into our playtest.
Our playtest.
Yeah. I was playing a lot of Cerulean then. I was very thankful for that.
What do you think of reverse Kel? We love the idea. It's got to happen eventually. I hope it does at least, but I am I'm not the premier authority on whether skins will or will not happen.
We're getting pushed pretty hard here.
Are there any report buttons yet? Sonish, no, there are no report buttons just yet, but you know, we understand the need. Sometimes there are toxic players, sometimes there are players that ruin the experience, and we will definitely be putting something in the game to deal with them eventually.
I think we lost track of some.
When does open beta start? When it's ready. That's all we can say about that. There's no kind of set date.
Oh, he's going for it.
I'm sure there were more.
Fortunately, this is not going to be a good fight
Do
for
you
us.
plan to make it so you can't get into matchmake with people you ignore? I don't know. Is that?
Oh, we got him. We got him.
Your
No.
spirit
Oh
well
God.
is under attack.
That's bad for me. I'm dead.
Enemy killing spree.
Damn. Has that been a system we've thought about at all? That's an interesting concept.
Which system?
Make it so that you don't get match made with people that are on your ignore list, or you have a smaller chance of getting matched with them.
Oh,
Your
interesting.
binding is under
That's
attack.
So like if I
think-
hate you and I ignore you, I obviously don't want to see you in future matches.
I think that's something we can think about with a much larger population. I mean,
As is now, you
I
got to kind
think
of just put people with
protection's probably the way to go then.
Your spirit well is under
People.
attack.
I don't know. I might save for
Enemy
Unity.
captured your spirit well.
Why not? Just do
Your
it.
binding is under attack.
Boy, it lived for a little
Your
bit.
binding has been
Will you guys be making the game more friendly to lower end computers? Of course. We're always working on optimization. J Dante 316. We want the game to be playable on all kinds of rigs, rather than just like, if you could run Crisis 3, you could run Dawngate. We wanted to be able to, like, you can run Minesweeper, you could probably run Dawngate, maybe a lower FPS, but that's what we want. We want all ranges of computers, not just the high-end computers.
Yep.
But that's something that literally just comes with time. You know, a lot of people come in and say, oh, I get 60 FPS in League, and I only get 30 FPS in Dawngate. What's up with that? It's literally just because League has been out for longer. They've been able to optimize for a wider spectrum of machines for longer.
Yeah.
Once we've been out for 4-5 years, we will be able to also give you that same kind of FPS that you've come to expect.
Yeah, I think with League, it took them about 2 years to get to the low spec that they got with their graphical update.
Where did the others go?
Rough.
Yeah. Oh, getting hit hard. I might be dead again.
enemy is
Damn.
relentless.
When the closed beta comes out, will OSX be comparable or compatible? I'm sorry. While we don't have plans right now for any OSX or Mac
An enemy is
or Mac devices, it's something there that if there was enough demand, eventually we would love to do it. You know, a lot of people, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a rough battle when it's like League has come out with you know a Mac client, and they have, you know, the optimization and stuff like that, but that's just stuff that comes with time, coming with a live product and, you know, development. Once we've been out for that long, we guarantee to have a lot of features that, you know, people kind of take for granted, I guess, in other MOBAs and stuff. They're like, they don't realize that it took League, it took Riot, you know, 3 to 4 years to make a Mac client. You know, we've been in closed beta for 5 months, and people are already asking for it, and we understand that. You know, people that have Macs want to play the game, and it's something that we will get to eventually when there's enough demand and when we've reached that kind of comfortable of a state of development where we can kind of afford to go down that kind of route. Right now, gameplay is first and foremost. It is the most important part of the game. If the game isn't fun and balanced, people aren't going to want to play it. So regardless of what OS you have, who's going to want to play the game? So you got to take it one step at a time and make sure that we are doing development in the right order. You know, if we crank out, let's say we promise you guys a Mac client, you know, next month. But that cuts into a lot of balancing and game dev time. Let's say we don't release a shaper then, and you guys are complaining about not having a shaper. But it's like, oh yeah, but we got Mac OS, you know, and then people are like, it's just an interesting kind of concept there. Do you have a FPS line you can click so you have a steady FPS so it doesn't bounce from 80 back to 50? Don't think so. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about there. VSync? Do we have VSync?
Yep.
We've got V-syncing options. Confirmed by DLS. Thank you, DLS.
There's something to write
So this
about.
game is not going particularly well.
That looks good.
They pushed. They got 3 of our spirit wells.
It's a rough game so far.
Yep.
14-2. Damn. Damn.
Our lane did not get many kills.
Ooh, it's
At
Pluto
all.
from League. Yes. What's up, Eric1234? If you'd like to contact someone here on the team, be sure to email community@waystonegames.com. That'll go to our community manager, and he will see to it that you're either connected with whoever you need, or he'll help you out with whatever you need.
Yeah, I'm gonna wager that Amaranth here is a little bit fed.
Your spirit well.
Tons of emails come through there. Face Your Fears TV. He'll get to it eventually, I promise.
Have at them.
Are you able to forfeit / surrender? Interesting you should ask that, Titanium Pixel, because I feel like you may be implying that Ryan Laughlin is going to lose this game.
We can turn it around.
We have a few surrender options, which I think is pretty cool. It's not just 20 minutes. If there's a 20 kill differential between the two teams before 20 minutes, if there is a 15,000 Vim differential between the two teams, and or if there is a player DC'd for more than 5 minutes total on one of the two teams, you may engage the surrender option. So I think that's pretty awesome. That I've had a few games where people's internet has just flat gone out as soon as they load in. If they don't return for 5 minutes, you can go ahead and surrender. You know, you don't have to wait that 15 additional minutes of kind of mind-numbing boredom of getting destroyed in a 4v5. I think it's good to have more options in that respect.
Enemy killing.
Someone asked about requeue. It's a feature we're definitely wanting to implement in the future.
Yes, that is a feature we all want. This is going to be bad.
Will EA Sports ruin this game? EA Sports
Sports
has literally nothing to do with the game, Oxysmore. It was a good try, though.
We're going to try and get John Madden as our announcer, though. You know.
If we had a telestrator in the game, that would be incredible.
You see, the team that takes
team
down
that-
the most
that
bindings
kills
will most
the
likely
Guardian
win.
We'll probably win this game. Do you plan on changing Blitz plus Tailwind movement speed stacking? Rift 47, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think there is a particular problem with it stacking. But that's a Gasty question, 100%.
Yep. Oh, God.
Our systems designer, our lead systems designer.
All right, let's get back here.
Is there a ranked queue? Staircase 666. There is not a ranked queue at the moment, but you know, as far as the competitive nature of the game goes, being a MOBA, we would love to implement ranked queues in the future. It's just not quite at that point yet.
Oh boy. They should go heal. This tower's going down. He's gonna die.
I love that Blitz Andy BM kind of roll in and roll out. What a jerk. What a huge jerk. Andy, I saw it. You're almost as bad as Scott Zyro SC Moore. Scott, you should change your name to Scott Zyro BM Moore. That would be really awesome. Can we change that? That'd be great.
I think I have control of that. Change that.
Stay alert.
My guess is they're back at Parasite, assuming that's up.
That looks good.
Oh, Gravity Cat made another account? God, you're trying very hard, but I will ban that account as well. Thank you, sir. I tried to sign up and the process was very confusing for me. It wouldn't let me use Origin accounts I already had. Will you clarify it later on?
What?
Maybe there.
What's that?
I need to
Did
Yeah,
you try to sign up at our website, wasteonegames.com, or have you tried to sign up somewhere using the Origin client? Because it can only be done through through our website, wasteonegames.com. You should be able to use your existing
Yeah,
account.
you should be able to sign up through that process. Just make sure that the password is correct. I'm guessing I should get a little magic resist here. I'm not sure.
Can there be mirrored teams, like people picking the same hero on both teams? For now, Steinlin, yes, there can be, just because we don't really have enough shapers in the game to support like a draft pick or something, but that's something we would love to do in the future.
I'm not sure what I should be getting here in this situation.
In such losing dire
I know.
situation. Do it. Just get emotion. YOLO.
Seems wise.
Question, colorblind mode. So what are we doing about colorblind here, Ryan?
I think the colors that we've chosen are mostly friendly to it. We don't have a specific mode yet, but I think all the decisions that we're making are with that in mind.
We hope that there is not a need to have a colorblind option. We hope the game, by base empirically, is colorblind friendly, pretty much.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah.
Oh my god. You just got destroyed.
That was my fault. Never come in around when you don't see the team.
What are the paid components of the game? EA is usually bad about that kind of stuff.
Right now we're only in earn currency testing. So the only thing to purchase in game at the moment are the shapers, and we have a rotation, I believe, of 10 of them every week, and it rotates 5 a week. So you'll have a different set of shapers every week.
Yeah, and it's if you're worried about some kind of a pay-to-win component, there will never be a pay-to-win component to Dawngate. That's something that we can promise. That's something that Dave Serra, our lead producer, has said he is vehemently opposed to, and will do everything in his power. So long as Dave Serra is breathing, he will, and on the project, I guess I should say specifically, there will not be a pay-to-win in Dawngate. Gravity Cat subbed again! Congratulations, Gravity Cat. Keep doing your thing. Keep making those alt accounts.
Oh, that's game. That'll probably be game.
I'm fine with banning. Let's see. Will there be more than one server we have to buy to change server? What about name change? We have to buy that as well, or will it be more like Dota-like choose and play?
Name change is supported, I believe, once a week in Origin. So if you just go to store.origin.com, go to your account, you should be able to change it for free. So
Yes.
that'll change it in the Dawngate as well.
So it's completely free. As far as servers are concerned, where there is demand, we would love to have a Dawngate server in the region. It's just a matter of time. Right now, our servers are only located in Chicago, Illinois, but so it's just a matter of time before there are more servers out there.
Yep.
It's part of the growing pains, So let's go ahead and switch over to this big cam. We get some more time for Q&A, and then we will be dropping a 200 use beta key, guys. So 200
Stick
of you
around.
beautiful people will be able to get a Dawngate beta key in just a little bit. I'd probably say 10 or so minutes away from a 200 use beta key. To claim that beta key, go to waystonegames.com, register for the beta. Once it gets to the stage where it says, do you have a Dawngate beta key, you're going to hit yes. I'm going to put a key right above our heads, and that key will be good for the first 200 people to input it. So I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes of Q&A time, and then I'll release the key, and you guys will have to fight for it, electronically. But any other questions you guys might have right now, please go ahead and ask.
It was not our best game, but
Oh well.
it happens.
Oh well.
Everyone has bad games. Just
Caleb-
everyone on my team had a collectively bad game.
Caleb's in the chat saying one of my worst Petrish games in a while. You don't have to defend yourself, Neko. It's okay. What is the focus on shapers you're making their kits? So as far as kit design is concerned, that's kind of up to Dibs, our lead shaper designer, and the design team. We can't really speak too much on it, so we apologize about that. But next time you see Dibs or Gasty or anyone on the stream, which usually happens during Wednesdays or community catch-ups at 11 a.m., those are the best times to find those guys and ask them about why'd you make this shaper. Is there going to be stealth in the game? Is there going to be a hook shaper?
I think
All
we
those good
usually
questions.
alternate between Alex and Dibs. Dibs usually when new shapers are
Pretty
coming out,
much.
and Alex when
Pretty much,
everything
yeah.
else.
And we have some other people sometimes,
Yes.
but mostly it's the Dibs show,
Yeah.
Dibs and Gasty show.
I guess he's knowledgeable about the
Can I
game.
poke Scott? He's not even at his desk right now. I can't poke him. He is a big slacker. He just got in.
Get on
No big deal.
Facebook and poke him. Virtual poke.
When will the Pluto shaper be released? Hopefully sooner rather than later, because that would be incredible. Nisa rework Mianhe. I'm gonna ban you from the chat. JK, love you, Mianhe.
What's wrong with Nissa? She's awesome.
What do you two do on the game? So I am the assistant community manager, so I'm responsible for the social media, so Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all that kind of stuff. So if someone responds to you on Twitter, it's probably me, more than likely. If someone responds to you on Facebook or makes a Facebook post, it's more than likely me as well. In addition to that, I do the forum moderation as well. I look for all those bad people on the forums and hit them with the ban hammer. It's very good to have that kind of power. I love the ban hammer so much. And then, track metrics such as, Twitch viewership, Twitter followers, mentions, tweets, all that kind of stuff. So, and then live producer Ryan Laughlin.
Yeah, so I'm the live producer, so I'm mostly in charge of basically setting up the beta, making sure that service is stable, we can communicate well with you guys, and I also handle a lot of the release and patch stuff. So anytime a patch is blocked, that is me
Because
in
of him.
conjunction with many other people, but also help on getting that out. So
All right, let's do this. Oh, it's a new day. Type in 1022. All right, we are nearing our 200 use beta key, guys. and we'll give it straight to you guys in just a second.
What year is it?
It's 2013.
Oh,
Oh my God!
nice
terrible.
formatting. It's great.
Type
Okay.
live stream.
Oh, live stream.
Yeah. Sorry guys, Ryan Laughlin is just learning to type.
Yeah.
This is my first typing tutor, starring Ryan Laughlin and
Mavis
Beacon.
Beacon. Yeah.
Let me see if I can do it.
I never completed Mavis Beacon.
What?
Hi. Oh.
Sorry about that. Apparently the game music was still loud. None of you told us. Scumbags. Okay, so let's.
It is enjoyable music.
It is great music, of course. We're gonna post this key in just a second. Boom. All right, so hopefully you guys have all registered at waystonegames.com and you are ready to input this beta key. It's about to appear over our heads. While it's there, we're gonna still do some more QA, and I will talk a little bit more about an Extra Life charity stream we have coming in a few weeks, which is gonna be pretty
Exciting
awesome.
stuff.
So giving the countdown. Everyone ready for the key? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
There
Boom.
we go.
There it is. That's a 200 use beta key, guys. So if there's actually 642 people watching us right now, that means a third of you have just gotten into the beta. So welcome to the beta.
Yep.
Welcome to the beta, 200 of you.
Yeah.
Someone typed it in chat as well. Thank you, Blue Muzzy.
Very kind.
So the monetization question, Disturbed 25 Roit, definitely a monetization question that we're not too privy to speak on.
What was the question?
It was hold on. It was, if skins are only obtained through real money, might you consider having a 1 skin a month sale that allows one of the really hot item skins to be purchased via in-game money? Something nice to do for those people who support your game but don't have the time or money to buy the things.
Yeah, that'll be our standard. We'll let monetization reveal our plans around that. But I think we have some cool, unique things
Ideas.
going on with it. Yeah,
Definitely.
I did see How Often Are Shapers released. Over the course of the beta, it's been roughly once every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So we do like to keep things consistent.
Yeah, and we don't. We're not saying 100% yes every 3 weeks the Shaper will be released.
It's when they're ready.
Because we don't want to tie our hands like that. It's when they're ready, and so far for the entirety of the beta, it's been pretty much every 3 weeks.
Yep.
So you could not 100% set your clocks by it, but we're pretty much like clockwork. It's been pretty good so far.
Yep.
We've enjoyed it.
Let's see here. Why are the servers offline? We're just in beta, so we're doing events right now, making sure as a team game requires a lot of people. Plus, our matchmaking to match effectively requires a certain number of people. This helps us, make sure everyone's in at a set amount of time. As we start growing and get more features in there, we'll be expanding those beta windows pretty quickly.
Are you allowed to stream the game at the moment? Yes, you are.
No NDA.
Stream away, sir. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna take this opportunity to pull up the Extra Life thing.
Yep, that'd be good.
Let's see. Boo. All right, let's see where this browser window is. Can you guys see this? Yes, you can. Okay. So this is our Waster Games Extra Life charity stream. So we're doing a 24-hour live stream on November 2nd. That is a Saturday. I'm almost 100% positive that's a Saturday, right?
Yes. I think
Saturday.
is it Saturday? Oh, it is. That's right. Yes.
So Saturday it starts at 9 a.m. I believe and goes to Sunday at 9 a.m. We are going to be playing games on there. It'll be a little bit of Dawngate and any other games. If you guys would like to suggest games, you may go ahead and post in this thread right here. So basically, we have different donation tiers. If you donate $10 or more, you'll receive a Dawngate beta key. If you donate $20 or more, you'll receive a 5-use Dawngate beta key. So if you have 4 friends that want to play with you, each of them pitch in $5 and you get one for yourself for free, and it'll be amazing. And the first 100 folks who donate $100 will get a limited edition Dawngate poster, pretty much autographed by all of us here at Waystone Games. So I think that's really awesome. We already have, I think, like 6 or 7 of those $100 donations, which is really, really awesome. People are really wanting to get that poster. You can visit the page here. Right here, you see we've already raised $868. Damn, event hasn't even started.
Yep.
Our goal is $10,000, and we're already a tenth of the way there. So really, really awesome. Thanks to everyone that's donated so far. I know that the team of Dalaran, Icypan, Myanhe, Organic, and Tulse, who won the Parasite Post tournament, donated all of their winnings to us here, that $100 from that tournament. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate that. Shout out to those guys, Tulse, Icypan, Organic, Myanhe, and Dalaran. A bunch of great Dawngate players. And again, we still have. Oh, let me get back to that. So this is the page right here. I want to go back to the big cam so people can still nab this key, if it's still working, which it probably is. And we'll be playing Dawngate, like I said. Probably some fun co-op games. Maybe it's like some Left 4 Dead, maybe some Borderlands, Dungeon Defenders, stuff that we can play together.
QWOP. Yeah,
Oh God, I don't want to play.
We'll do a tournament.
If I have to play, if someone like donates a $10,000 right now, I'll play co-op for 24 hours.
We'll get the whole team who's here. Yeah, I'll be here.
24 hours of co-op if you can donate $10,000 right now. I promise that.
Or pay us $10,000 not to.
Oh, I like that idea
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. All the proceeds go to charity. Go to the Children's Miracle Network. So that $10 that you're quote unquote getting a key for or buying a key for is completely, we see none of it. It all goes to the Children's Network. So we thought it was a really cool incentive, a really cool way to get people to want to donate and be like, oh, I've been waiting for a key for 7 months. I'm gonna go ahead and donate this $10 to a really good cause and be rewarded with a key.
Yep.
You know, it's a really good system, and I think it's gonna work out well.
And yes, those are magic cards in his hand.
I'm just shuffling them a little bit.
We have a little bit of a tournament going on here.
We do.
I'm 0-4.
I am 3-1.
Yeah.
Ryan Laughlin's a big trash can, pretty much.
Man, a screw.
It's terrible. It's a terrible thing. Will you add cross realm chat? So depending on how we want to do our kind of oceanic, European, all that kind of servers. It's kind of, I mean, what would you say to that, Mr. Live Producer?
It's up in the air. You know, we want to make sure that, you know, the way we split doesn't necessarily split the player base. You know, it's never fun to, you know, you make friends across the ocean and then because of where you are, it's better to not play with them. We want to make sure that it's still as open as possible. So those are in discussion right now, but, you know, we want the best player experience there. So nothing decided, but we do want to make it as easy as possible for you guys to talk to your friends.
Dibs will hire you for the Nisa rework team, Mianhe? No.
No.
Well, I will say maybe he will hire you for the Nisa rework team, but since the Nisa rework is never going to happen, then you're never going to have a job. Sorry, Mianhe. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we've got an open rec for it. It's just on the back burner.
Exactly. Would you like to play Magic against me someday? Sure. If you're ever in the Bay Area, hit me up. Yeah. We got it. I've got my limited deck right here, our sealed deck that we did. Will you guys be at PAX East?
Yes.
Will we?
I mean, members will be there. Whether our presence is bigger than recently, we are still in discussion. But yes, there will be several members. Probably Zwill will be there along with a couple of other members of the team. So we went last year. It was a lot of fun.
Will you be at DreamHack? No, I don't believe we will have any presence at DreamHack. Pluto, will you send the poster for the $100 donation to Europe too? I believe we'll send it anywhere.
Yeah, I don't
right,
think
Andy?
we're.
What's up?
Will we send the $100 poster anywhere?
Yeah, we'll send the poster anywhere.
Worldwide. So if you are in Europe and you want to donate $100, we're not going to say, no, we don't want your $100, and we're not going to give you a poster. Of course, we will ship it all over the world.
Anywhere that FedEx goes.
Anywhere that FedEx goes, more specifically. So
Sorry, that one player who logs in from Antarctica.
Yeah. We don't have an Antarctic player, do we?
I believe there's one that shows.
Do we have an Antarctica player?
We have a
Oh my
who's played
God.
in Antarctica.
Shout
I can't
out
imagine
to that guy. We have two?
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out to those guys playing from Antarctica. That's pretty amazing. I wonder what their ping is like. If you play from Antarctica, please tell us what ping you have. And somehow prove it as well. Because people are just going to start typing in pings. It's going to be terrible. Antarctic server confirmed.
Yep.
Well, technically, that is 100% demand.
Yeah.
I mean, of the two people pretty much that live in Antarctica, they both want Dawngate.
They might be penguins, have not confirmed.
They might be penguins. We have penguins playing our game. We've done it. We've hit the MOBA market.
That's how good our control scheme is. You have
Penguins can play.
Penguins can play.
And they just have flippers.
Yeah.
They don't have individual fingers.
That plays as well as I do, banging my head on the keyboard. So
How they do a nice Amaranth QWER combo, I have no clue. It's incredible.
I can't even pull that off.
The Pope plays Dawngate. Do we have anyone that plays from Vatican City?
We do, actually.
The Pope.
Yeah.
The Pope plays Dawngate. Confirmed.
There are 5 popes per square mile there.
I've heard that fact. Do you guys plan on marketing Dawngate on Twitch commercials? I really love this game more than League and would love to see much larger community.
Marketing, as we get closer and closer to, live and open and stuff like that, like you'll start seeing the evolution.
More ramped.
Yeah. We haven't decided where we are, but, we like We like those things.
I mean, our kind of marketing so far has been
Twitch.
Twitch, the community presence at PAX, for example. We brought 10 computers to PAX with a bunch of developers and let people play the game, and it was a lot of fun. Twitch, we've almost gotten 3 million views on Twitch, which is really awesome for us. We've got about 22,000 likes, which, speaking of, if you guys haven't followed the channel, please do so right now. We would really appreciate that if each of you came and hit that follow button. You'll get notifications every time we go live, and if you just so happen to not be one of the, where is it, over here, 200 lucky people that got this 200 use beta key, that we pretty much every stream we have, we do beta key giveaways. So if you haven't been lucky enough to get a key yet, if you haven't got one in your email, which you should have already registered at our site, be sure to watch the stream every day. We stream like 5 to 6 days out of the week. Last week we streamed Tuesday through Sunday pretty much. We did a dev playtest on Tuesday, a community catch up on Wednesday, which is at 11 a.m. PDT, and then we stream for 6 hours Friday, 6 hours Thursday, probably a total of like 12 hours on Saturday, because Scott Moore took the night shift, and then Andy streamed for like 5 or so hours on Sunday. So we have a lot of uptime, and that whole time we do key giveaways. So
is this a valid Hearthstone beta key? No.
Salt.
Next Saturday we'll be streaming for 20.
And next Saturday, yeah. I mean, next Saturday will be the 24-hour live stream. That's next Saturday. Oh, God, I'm going to be so tired. It's going to be a long
It'll be fun.
day next Saturday. We're gonna be exhausted. You guys might see me just sleeping on my desk.
Just make sure you're watching Sunday morning to see how loopy we will be.
Yeah, exactly. The best time to tune in is gonna be Sunday at like 7 a.m. When we've been like 22 hours in and we're just like, oh God, let it end. But yeah, that's gonna be for charity. So all the donations go straight to the Children's Miracle Network. Like I said, we've already raised almost $1,000, which is amazing. I'll see you Saturday, Pluto. There you go. Any other questions you guys might have? Can you guys estimate the next big announcement, like the monetization, really like that one, or an update from the lore?
I don't. Yeah.
When it happens, it happens. It's kind of how it goes. But I definitely think if I said you could set your clocks by us in the Shaper release, remember that Vex has been out for 2 weeks this week, and next week is the 3rd week.
Yeah, we do have some cool stuff upcoming, so there we will not be long for a new. Nice announcement.
When will Freya be nerfed? Never.
Buffs incoming.
Buffs Inc. We're just gonna buff her out the wazoo. Where's the key?
It's
right there. It's the big red text right above us.
I
It's
can't.
right here.
Mirrored. Can't.
What do I do with my hands? I don't know what to do with my hands. It's right there. When will you start letting us test skins? I don't know if there needs to be like testing of skins per se. We'll probably just release them.
Generally, our QA is pretty good about testing to make sure they work. But we will be phasing out our testing of earned currency and other stuff. So expect to see that in sometime in the near future.
Is this key still working? Can you guys confirm? This is a 200 use beta key. I'd hope that it's either gone or very close to gone. Someone said, is our EU server? So right now our servers are only located in Chicago, Illinois, here in the U.S. But, eventually we would love to branch out and have a myriad servers out in the wild.
We would like to make sure that everyone has very solid ping. That being said, we've heard that players in EU have had about 120.
150.
Yeah, 150, which in our game is surprisingly playable. Not optimal, but it's not nearly as bad as it could be.
Yeah, definitely. Archon Shaper win? Damn it. There's a small group of people out there that really want an Archon Shaper really, really, really badly. Who knows? It's up to Dibs. I'll pass it on to Dibs and see what he says about it. Even though I'm sure he's seen your outcry because it's been very vocal. Something just fell. That sounded bad.
Why are the servers down? Because the servers just fell. No, the servers are down because we're in beta and we're doing events at the moment just to make sure that we have a solid number of players at the same time because it's a team game. Matchmaking requires a lot of players to work optimally. So we'll be expanding as we get more features and just keep growing the player base. Right now we're giving out keys at a pretty slow clip. So we'll be speeding that up over the coming weeks and months.
When will the weekend-only closed beta be lifted so we can play more? So, Ryan kind of answered the question a little bit earlier in the stream. Basically said, when we have all of the necessary kind of components to adequately have a live service. We have to have service stability. We have to have server, engineers that are here that can, something breaks in the middle of the night, something goes bump at 2 a.m. There has to be someone that can be here to be like, oh, let me fix this real quick and put it back live, Because right now, if servers go bump at Sunday at 2 a.m. and no one's around, it just happens, and if it never comes back up, it's like
we get
messages, of course, and we have on call, but it's not like we don't have the triage like immediately, that we want to have. There has to be that kind of like that emergency report, that emergency maintenance kind of stuff.
Well, we also want to get features in there that are just, when we do have to go down for patches or whatever, we want to make sure that we can message you guys well, make sure it's not confusing. Right now, the server's just kind of close.
With no messaging as to why,
which is fun.
Is that Zool in the background? Yes, it is, of course. Will there be last question, will there be any type of reward for being in the beta when the full game is released? And the answer is of course.
Yeah, we plan to thank you guys in some way, shape, or form. We'll announce that when we get closer to open and live. But yes, we are keeping track of who's coming into beta. So there will be an announcement about that as we're closing down.
Yeah, what it is completely up in the air, but we would, of course, love to reward you guys for being with us from the beginning, from being in the closed beta, as it transitions to open beta, and then finally to a full release live product. Those are crazy words.
I'm sure it'll be cool and exclusive. So
yeah, it'll be amazing. So thank you guys again very much for watching. We appreciate it. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/thedawngate, facebook.com/thedawngate. Follow the stream down below with that big follow button, and be sure to tune into our Extra Life charity stream next weekend.
Yep.
It's next Saturday. Let me go ahead and link this in chat so people can see this Reddit thread. Boop, 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 boop. Visit this link. That's the Reddit post that you can get all the information you need for our Extra Life charity stream next Saturday, November 2nd. It's a 24-hour live stream of us here playing some Dawngate, playing some other games, and just having a damn good time raising money for that Children's Miracle Network. So thank you guys again for watching. I very much appreciate it. I'm Brad Pluto Ramey, Assistant Creative Manager, joined by Ryan Laughlin, our live producer. And until next time, which will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. PDT for our community catch-up with...
Will and...
Someone. With someone.
It's a surprise to
Stay
us.
tuned. Be sure to follow the stream. You'll be just as surprised as we are when the stream goes live at 11 a.m. PDT. But till then, take care. Have a good night. And hasta la bye-bye.